it's Carol from 156 and L. Today's episode is on my 2021 homeschooling pick for first grade and preschool. So if this is something that you are interested in, please stick around. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you my selection starting in September, but I do have to give you a little bit of information regarding the way we homeschool. We are around the year homeschool. Our main focus starting in September, but during the summer month we do homeschool our kids, and I really believe that that should be a lifelong thing, because what I don't want is brain drain. So you work so hard throughout the year, and then comes the summertime, and if you don't have the kiddos actively engaged, there's so much that they're just going to lose. All right, so I wanted to show you some of the things that we're going to be using this summer to continue to have us engaged and learning. So we have all of the Bob Books readers, and along with those readers, I have these workbooks. So this one is for preschool, pre-K, and this is the one my daughter has been using. And she's already jumped right in, and she's done her letters, but she's starting with her ABCs, her sounds, her phonics, and that's the thing that I'm focusing on. I also have her every other day doing a circle time to continue to drill kind of like the days of the week, the weather, the sounds of the letters, number recognition, and all that good stuff. For my first grader, I picked him up this Summer Highlights Fun Workbook. Now, I didn't notice it says here bridging first to second grade. He's actually going into first grade. This book has reading, writing, addition, subtraction, measuring, and more. So it gives him a little taste of everything that he was doing for the school year without kind of cramming everything. He's my little scientist, so I have him doing a nature journal. So he goes outside probably 3 times a week, and he'll pick whatever it is that he's going to observe, and then in the journal he's going to tell me all about it. He's going to tell me what the weather was, where the location is, and the description, or any samples that he wants to include. So he's excited about that. 5 in a Row is a curriculum that you can use to teach language arts, math, social studies, science. The idea behind 5 in a Row is that you read the same story 5 days in a row, and then you can pick one of the activities to work on that specific day. The stories are beautiful, they're fun, a lot of them are classics that are easily found at the library. So I know with COVID-19 some libraries are closed. Now I'm in New York right now. I am so excited because as of last week I can call in and they'll actually look for the books for me and have them ready for me for curbside pickup. So that was like, yay! And that's how we're going to be using this during the summer. Okay, my little scientist loves animals, bugs, you name it. So I got him this, and this keeps him engaged and reading every day. He takes this book and he goes through everything. And then he randomly gives me facts, and I just love it because he's learning science, he's doing reading comprehension, actually even geography, because it's teaching them where these animals are located, etc., what are their habitats. So really good stuff. So this is the stuff for summer. Now let's dive into our pick starting in September. These are core subjects and extras. Okay, so these are all the resources that I have for the 2021 starting in September. On this side, I'm going to show you my first grader as well as our family topics. So let's start with the family one. So this is stuff we're going to do during our morning basket. We will continue the 5 in a row. On select days, we're going to be diving into poetry. One of the books we're going to be using is A Child's Garden of Verses, as well as the Action Bible for our Bible time. My daughter has her own as well. However, that's in her room. Again, for poetry, there is this book. It's a collection of poems, songs, and lullabies by Julie Andrews. Whatever I can, I will put on the description box that you guys can take a look at it. This is the story of the world, and we are on the ancient times. That's what we're going to be doing for our history. Now, my son loves this book, The Dangerous Book for Boys. And I really like this because it helps him with creativity and science, engineering, all that good stuff. So a little bit of bugs. There's so much in here for him to do. So this is one of the fun ones for him. And then he's going to be using the Mighty Reader Workbook. And that again is reading comprehension along with the Bible all in one. This is not something that he's going to be doing every day. These are the topics that he will be doing every day. He has his language arts, and this is by Abeka, along with his spelling and poetry, again by Abeka. And these books are really bright and kid-friendly. Mind benders is something we're going to be doing during our Fridays enrichment time. And then for science, he's going to be using the Flying Creatures of the Fifth Day. And they have a junior zoology and a regular zoology, so based on their age. So he's going to be doing the junior. So that is my son. This is an example of some of the things that he's going to be reading to me. Let me show you for my daughter. These are the Bob books. So this is beginner reader set. Again, you can see how it's been well loved. And this is kindergarten and she's in preschool, but this is the book that goes after the one she is doing this summer. So we shall see whether or not she actually makes it to this one. If she doesn't, no big deal. That's just a like, not a must. But these are little things that I have for her to do. Short rhyming stories that help with her phonics, like these. And these are phonics book by Usborne. And then you have these books by Usborne. I love Usborne books. They're beautiful, they're very well made, and they're so interactive. So we have, this is for my daughter. It is the Lift the Flap Seasons and Weather. And so they're interactive. They get to kind of see what happens from fall to winter, etc. Then we have the hospital. This is a Shine a Light book. So you tell them the story, you get them to shine the light behind the page, and some things come up in this area that you would normally not see if you don't have the light shining on it. So again, just to get them acquainted with how the hospital works, etc. The same thing with the human body. So this is just some examples of the books I'm going to be using for her. And that's it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for spending time with me. I hope that you like this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And stay tuned for next time as we continue this series on homeschooling. I think that homeschooling is a hot topic right now, specifically because most of us were forced to homeschool. But I wanted to also take a moment and say that homeschooling and doing school at home are two very different things. And if you're one of those parents that had to do distance learning, or your kids had to do distant learning, and you thought that it might not be for you, I want to just let you know that there is a big difference between distance learning and homeschooling. And if you want me to talk a little bit about those differences and maybe share some of what I've gone through in the 10 years that I've homeschooled, please leave me a comment down below. Maybe we can get chatting on that topic. All right, let's demystify homeschooling to all of you. I hope